Well, here I am on the first Wednesday of the month on the Rue des Canettes, standing outside of Chez Georges, which logically should have been the place where we'd be doing another night of stand-up comedy, because the sirens are sounding at midday. That's where you want to be. Of course, this isn't midday because it's dark. It's the day before midday when the sirens sound. But anyway, here are the sirens. And this is the second celebratory Karel comedy-kast, 25 years of Laughing Matters in Paris. And this time it's 1996, the second year that I was promoting stand-up comedy here. And it wasn't a great year in terms of the number of shows that we did, but the shows were pretty good. We managed to get Mark Thomas over to do a show, and that was followed up by one-word improv, which was Eddie Izzard again, Neil Malarkey, Stephen Frost, and Suki Webster, after which, unfortunately, Erotica closed down to supposedly become a hostel for young police officers to sleep whilst they got their training to go out around Pigalle and exercise their trade correctly, probably by taking backhands of strip club owners. Then I got a phone call saying that Eddie Izzard wanted to come back to Paris and do a show, and could I organize a show for him in French in front of a French-speaking audience. He didn't want to have any Brits in there expecting him to speak English. He wanted to do something in French, but he also wanted to do a big show, a proper one, in mostly English. It was the beginning of September, 2nd of September, when he was available to do his little show in French, and there weren't any venues, such as ideally here at Chez Georges. That would have been great to have done it. Didn't occur to me. So I went out looking for a venue and ended up choosing the Flèche d'Or, which was a music venue for young people, and persuaded the owners of the Flèche d'Or to let Eddie do 10 minutes in French before the rock musicians went on. This is an extract of Eddie's show at the Flèche d'Or. See what you think of it.
Oui, le mieux chose pour faire avec un tel mais sur tous les doigts, tous les 10 doigts, et puis on peut faire beaucoup de choses, comme les impressions de les chevaux, ça c'est une chose, et mais les chevaux avec 5 pieds, c'est un peu weird.
At the Flèche d'Or, Eddie had brought along a camera crew. They were making a documentary, Je suis un stand-up comedian, about Eddie's world tour. And so they were filming in a very full Flèche d'Or, where there were supposedly no English-speaking people, or no Brits in any case. They were all going to be at the show the following night in the Café de la Danse.
Bonsoir. Bonsoir tout le monde. Okay. I'm kind of freaked out now because hier soir j'ai fait un spectacle en français et c'est un peu bon, un peu mauvais. Beaucoup mauvais and un peu bon. And tonight I'm going to do it in kind of English and a bit of French and see where it goes, because I started off doing, actually I worked out, because I worked out this thing, I got the whole thing translated, and I thought the way of dealing with this, I got the translation about the beginning of last week, which is slightly close, isn't it, really? But you know, I kind of speak fast and crap, and that's quite good, I think. It's the equivalent of a French guy coming over to Britain and going, yeah, this thing here, I want big hat, I have many things. You know, and it's just kind of fast, which sounds confident, but all the words are wrong. And and do you have hat and gun and matching banana, which I can put in a small bag? People go, well, yeah, we've got some of that stuff. Si vous parlez deux langues, c'est oui, très intéressant. Si si vous parlez en langue seulement, vous pouvez faire la couture pendant les problèmes, les pâtes, les problèmes. Et aussi le pâte, c'est pas la pâte, is it? In English? But I'm going to try and go slowly as well. I'm going to slow down because I have this problem. I'm speeding up. I'm speaking really, really quickly. It's a safety device, so il faut parler plus lentement que je avais done before. I think Frontplay is going to work this one, isn't it? But this is great. This is a groovy place. I like. Oh, it's a bit up there as well. Hello. Main part of the jokes will go this way, and occasionally, n'est-ce pas? So if anyone here speaks only English and only French, then problems. That's a problem. Slow down, plus lentement. See, I've got them written on the stage. Thimbles. That's what I really want to talk about. Thimbles. That's what I always like to talk about first. Les dés à coudre. Les thimbles. The little, yeah, oui. That's the first thing on the translation list. Yeah. Pas les préservatifs, mais les dés à coudre. C'est comme un très petit, très fort préservatif. God, lots of French. I'm living in French, fucking up, quick. I'm taking a lot of drugs, I don't care. Yes, les thimbles, les dés à coudre, because they're little small, no one talks about them, you know, pas de presse, no, never a headline, thimbles, dés à coudre, oh, says man, oh, qu'est-ce que c'est, oh, problèmes avec dés à coudre, you know, it's never front page on hello, or okay, or tous les magasins, hello, oui, hola, oh, qu'est-ce que c'est, voici, voilà, yeah, look at this, just people going around going, this is our house, and this is a sofa, and c'est la fenêtre, and c'est moi. And we read it, don't we? Because I don't read it, but sometimes it's in there and you're shopping and you just read it all interest because it's kind of crap, but you have to read it. Il faut le lire. Oh, qu'est-ce que c'est? Oh, c'est très intéressant. Someone comes in the room. Oh, no. Non, c'est là, je sais pas. Quelqu'un avait well, it's just the future of communication. Have I left it there? Yes, so, yes, the best, my grand-mère, elle dit, mets un dé à coudre, put a dé à coudre, put a thimble on your finger, and it helps you sew. And it doesn't help you sew, it doesn't help you because you have one huge fucking finger, right? Un doigt, c'est comme ça, et on ne peut pas faire couture, and you end up with a sock like that, right? And the best thing is put one on each finger, and then you can do impressions of horses, les chevals. Un cheval avec 5 pieds, which is a bit weird. But no one really knows that. You have to be a real anorak to know that. Le cheval là, il avait 5 pieds. La pied là, il n'est pas là, là. Là, c'est le 5e, là. This is really weird, it's working. Some of you are going, what? Oh, right. Oh, what? Yeah, so... But they do. Horses have bits of semicircular metal burnt and nailed into their feet. For no reason at all. Il n'y a pas de reason. But there is, isn't there? I mean, horses have hooves. They have, il avait les sabots. Les chevals avaient les sabots. Oui? Et pourquoi avait une pièce de métal semicirculaire? There is no reason, right? It's a blacksmith for years. Blacksmith, don't know what the word is in French. Maréchal or something like that. Yeah, it's for years they said, is that your horse? I better put a piece of semicircular metal onto each of his feet. The guy with the horse going, no, il avait les sabots, no, c'est pas le problème. No, I better put a bit of semicircular metal on. Has your horse ever had a blowout doing 70? 60 kilometers. Are those steel radials? You have anti-lock braking system? You know, because okay, we got other horses, other kind of animals with hooves. You got cows, you got sheep. They got hooves. They haven't got fucking shoes on. They've got what they call hooves. They don't need the bloody bits of semicircular metal on. It's a big con for years. Blacksmiths have been conning them. Yeah, get all your animals in, your cows and your sheep. Bring your ducks, les canards, aussi. All the fucking farm for 50 quid. Ça can't leave it. Ici. All the ducks going around going clang. Tous les canards. Quack. Not so good for swimming though. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Oh, actually, ducks don't actually swim like this, do they? Les canards ne nagent pas comme ça. Unless it's a very crap duck. Canard très merde. They're like this. Ducks like that, that's quite...
Well, that's the end of Karel's second comedy cast. Stay tuned wherever I'm posting these things. And just remember, laughing matters in Paris, even when it's not happening.